Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher. Welcome to my sewing space. Yes, it's a bumper edition. I have had a really busy couple of weeks and I just thought I'd share with you what I've been up to. So we've been on little road trips, Steph and I, and the first one we went on was to Little Legs Fabrics. And the reason we went there was because they'd got some amazing quilted fabrics in. Now, Pauline, who comes to my social, pointed this out at the social that we were at recently, and I couldn't resist. And when they had some bright pink leopard print quilted fabric, oh my God, not sure if they've got any of this left, but let me show you this amazing fabric. Here we go. Now I hope you understand why I could not resist a little trip to Little Legs. Yes, I could have ordered it online, but where's the fun in that when it's only a half-hour drive away? So it's a quilted cotton and it's got leopard print with a mint green and then a darker pink in it. Oh, to die for. And then it's reversible. So on the other side, you get a more ditzy print that's a little ditzy floral print. Not sure which side I like best. So obviously I'm going to do a reversible jacket in this. And I know the perfect jacket that I've wanted to make for a while. It's from WINSLET Patterns and I'll pop an image of it up here. I want to do the crop version and I love the bias binding detail on the sleeves and all the panels. It's going to be a quilted jacket but more fitted, and I'm going to make it in this gorgeous fabric. As I said, I don't know if they've got any left, but I will check, and if they have, I will pop the link below. Now, I was really good at Little Legs. I only bought 2 fabrics, and my mantra at the moment to try and keep my healthy stash healthy is to buy a maximum of 3 fabrics wherever I go. So it focuses my mind, I don't get out of control and then end up with fabrics in my stash that I haven't got a Scooby what to do with. So at Little Legs I bought 2 fabrics. I know, I was really good. The other one I got was this stripy blue chambray fabric. Now this was a real bargain. I forgot to tell you, the other fabric's only £15 a metre for quilted fabric. Oh my God, get over to Little Legs. They've got some amazing quilts in at the moment. And then I got this. It is a blue stripy chambray. And I think it was about £7.50 a metre. So, you know, love the colour of blue, and I'm going to use this to try another version of the rivet shirt or top from Chalk and Notch. I had a bit of a mare with it, didn't like the crossover at the back, it was too high up for my back shape. So I'm going to play around with that. I've got 2 metres of it. I'm going to lengthen the crossover at the back to meet where the front diagonal pieces are and see how we get on. But yeah, like that, like the colour of blue, good staple shirt in my spring and summer wardrobe. So then the other place we went to the day after was, we went on a little road trip to Barrow. You remember we went there a while ago and we went to Jenny Stitches, which unfortunately is closed now, but that explained why when we were there I wasn't enthused by all the fabric, because I felt like there wasn't enough of it. So maybe that was why. Anyway, we went to Barrow again because we wanted to go back to Cumbrian crafting. Now, when we went last time, we only had about 10-15 minutes because the shop was closing. So this time we spent 2 hours in there. Oh my God, it's such an Aladdin's cave of a shop. They have got every fabric you can think of. They have Fabric Godmother, they've got lots of quilting fabrics. I could go on. So let me show you what I got from Cumbrian Crafting. 3 fabrics maximum. I stuck to it. Well, I got a couple of remnants on the way out, but the 3 main fabrics I got, let's have a look. So I had a plan, and I knew that Cumbrian Crafting had a lot of Stuff of Denmark cotton jerseys, and they are my favourite make or brand of jersey fabrics. So I got 2. The first one is this multicoloured stripe on a mid-blue denim background, and I want to make a little summer dress in this, and it's the ENVIE dress from Coralie BIJASSON. So yeah, love the colours in that, lots of different colours, so it will go with a lot of accessories, and it won't crease in my case when I go on holiday. The second one that I got was this one. Absolutely love this. It's got a tile print on it in different shades of blue with a cream background. Gonna look great with a little pair of cropped jeans in the summer, and I might make another of those dresses, or the ENVIE dress, or possibly just the top out of this one. And then last but not least, look at this fabric. It's an embroidered chambray fabric, and I just couldn't resist it. It was £12.50 a metre for embroidered chambray fabric. I know, all the fabrics in Cumbrian Crafting are a really good price. Unfortunately, they're not online at the moment. Cumbrian Crafting are on Etsy, but they only have a limited range, so I will pop the link to their Etsy site below. They are currently working on their website, and I will definitely let you all know when that launches and try and get us a cheeky discount as well. So they were the 3 fabrics that I got from Cumbrian Crafting. So I've bought 5 fabrics in total. Not bad for 2 days out for me anyway. So I've already mentioned the ENVIE dress, and that's the pattern that I've purchased this week. Yes, just one pattern. Aren't I good? But I couldn't resist this dress. It's a dress and a top. Looks quite simple. Advanced beginner level, so if you're dipping into jersey fabrics, this could be the dress for you. So what do they say about the ENVIE dress? I've got my iPad here, so sorry if I'm looking down, but I'm going to read out and then some images will pop up here. Buy the ENVIE dress from Coralie BIJASSON. Casual t-shirt or an elegant dress with this easy and feminine pattern. The pattern includes both plain and puff sleeves, which can be short or long, as well as sleeveless version for summer days. There are 2 neckline options, one with a fabric band and one with a cute tie detail. Mix and match the sleeves, neckline options to create 20 different styles. Now I like the low cut look of this top and the cute bow detail at the front. It's got a slight A-line to the dress, which is going to be good for the tummy area. I want to make this in that stripy fabric that I got recently from Cumbrian Crafting, and I think it will look amazing. So for a small to a large for the short sleeve dress, you only need just over 2 meters of fabric. Me being super short, I'm sure I'll get it out of my 2 meters of stripy stuff jersey. So let's move on to what I've been making. I've not shown what I've been making for a few weeks. but I've been squirreling away at my holiday wardrobe and I've gone all bright, so get the sunglasses on for these ones. I've been working on some cord sets, well, a 3-part cord set. So I've made a pair of skirts, a pair of shorts and a top that will go with both. So let's look at the skirts first, because this is the free pattern from Mood Fabrics. So if you're looking at an idea for So Frugal, maybe these skirts are what you need to make. They're a quick and easy make. Take less than a metre of fabric and wait till you see the ones I've done. Look at that. I've used my bright green and raspberry pink ROMY linen fabric that I got from Textile Direct. So it's a pair of shorts with a flap over the front and a side zip detail in it. And it's really, really simple. The front comes in 2 panels and then you join the flap to one of the front panels. Now I've gone a little bit further with these and with the top as well. I got a new machine recently and I got the Faff Creative Icon 2. It has a projector built in it. It's state of the art, this machine, and I'm working through what it can do slowly at my own pace. When I know exactly what this machine can do, I might give you a little demo. But for now, look at that. I've done. Now this isn't embroidery, it's one of the decorative stitches that are on the machine. So there we go. All down that front panel, I've got a decorative stitch. I've used embroidery thread in a green colour to match the green on the shorts. So they're the shorts that I've made. Skirts, sorry. So let's show you the top. Now you'll remember, if you follow me, that recently I did a Recreate the Look Sezanne series and one of them was on tops. There was a top on there. In fact, I'll pop an image of the top over here from Sezanne and then you can see. This is my top. I've got a little collar on it and then these sections that I've sewn in the facings on the outside and little turn-ups, and I've also embroidered all the way down these front panels. Now I used the Pattern Emporium About Town top and then just use the facing pieces that come with the pattern because it's just a slit at the front. So these are the same colour pieces, but it comes with a slit and they turn over. I wanted it to look like this, so I took the facing pieces, laid them on top of the front pieces and cut that out. Okay. Then I used the facing pieces, add some seam allowance and use those to create these panels and then sewed them into the front. Oh, and I am so chuffed with the look. So that's the top. Then I also made a pair of Bermuda shorts in the pink. Look at these babies. So this is one of my favourite patterns. Well, it is the only pattern I use for shorts at the moment, and it's the Pearl Patterns from Swim Style Patterns. It's got 2 sew down pleats on the front, nice deep pockets and belt tabs on the front and the back, an invisible zip on the back, and then it has facings on the inside, no waistband, which makes it super comfortable, and I've used some crafting cotton and made my own bias binding to bind the waist at facing as well. So they're my SKORTS. How gorgeous are they? Now you'd think, wowzer, that's a lot of sewing, well done Christine. But I've made something else as well. Let's bring Rita out and then you can see the thing that I'm most proud of this week. Here we go. Doesn't Rita look amazing? I got this fabric from Fabrics Galore with the intention of making the Rivy shirt or top. And because I had such a mare with it, I decided I wanted to use this beautiful fabric for something else. And I've had this pattern in my stash for the longest time. It's an old Maison Fauve pattern and it's their TRIBECCA dress and top. So this is the dress. It has detail down the front, so it's got inset bias binding, 2 rows of it down the front. It's got a front button placket and it's a drop waist with a little cheeky skirt on. Now this detail follows round to the sleeves and goes over the sleeves, keep going, and then it all lines up and it's got the same detail on the back as well. It's got bias binding around the neckline, so there's no facing on this top, and then 6 buttons down the front. Now this dress comes with long sleeves, but it's easy to shorten. They're normal shirt sleeves, they're not voluminous, so I just shortened the sleeve and I've put a cute little cuff detail on the bottom. Absolutely love, love, love this dress, and it's going to be worn loads when we get the sunny weather here, and also when I'm on my cruise sightseeing. It's light and breezy, it's going to keep me lovely and cool, and Nick won't lose me in a crowd with this on, will he? So that's my 3rd and final make this week. So I hope you found that interesting and it's given you a little bit of inspiration for some spring and summer sewing. Get onto Little Legs and have a look at their quilted fabrics because they're £15 a metre and they're not going to be there long, believe you me. So that's it for today. I will see you all next Monday for more sewing shenanigans. Take care. Bye.